Everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost, and today I thought we'd have some napkin fun. So if you've got any pretty napkins, sometimes you can pick these up at Tuesday Morning or any of the Bed Bath & Beyond style stores, or sometimes Walmart or Dollar Tree, and you can make a lot of fun things out of a napkin. One of our best friends at this point in time is going to be some tape. You don't need packing tape, I just happen to have it close. But regular Scotch tape will work if you want to separate your backing from your front, which is really awesome in the napkin world. Okay, so you kind of put it down and you do the tear, and that relieves the one layer. Now some napkins have more than 2 layers, so the only way to find out is to try it again. So you gotta, like, one might be a sacrificial napkin, or at least a part of it, but find out whether it's a 1 or 2 ply or 3 ply napkin. Oh, see, there is another ply, and that makes it very easy to remove that second ply. So this was a 3 ply napkin. There you go, fancy town. Oh, now I'm stuck to that. Okay, move your tape away. Don't get stuck on it. And now you've got a really cool decoupage sheet that you can put over anything. This stuff you could use for a multitude of other things that we'll figure out later. Hey, that sounds great. But let's say you got this random book page. It's looks like the listings of the different books in the series. It's got some font on this size, but what we're basically going to do is put this on top of that. And you can do it different set of ways, but one easy way is to do it with a glue stick. And so I'm just going to use Scotch permanent glue stick because that's what I have on my desk here. And let's see how this all goes down. Just laying, I like to use the fat ones because you can just get her done faster, and this is going to seal that little hole. I'm just going to put these here. Okay, now I could use this as one complete piece or use it and cut it up and make it multiple things. So I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet, but I'm just going to go ahead and put this down. Now, as you can see, and if you get a wrinkle, I think it's actually kind of cool because it can actually add to the antique or vintage look for this piece. And maybe you just want to come along, trim the edges, and then you got yourself this cool artsy piece of paper to work with any way you like. And I think I'm going to turn this one into, I did make a matchbook out of it before, not for matches, but that style. Very easy to do, but I think this time we'll make a very simple envelope, because envelopes are always handy to have. Let's try and spare this stuff because we can use it for things later. And the orientation of this is just making me think this has an envelope in its future because of the way it's designed. So these guys, well, let's see. Put these guys, oh no, you're going to be the down flap. So you're all upside down. Well, you know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. So maybe we're not going to do that. Okay, there we go. That's not going to work according to that. We're going to take this instead. Here's an already pre-made envelope. Thank you, AARP, for supplying craft supplies to my junk mail center. I'm just going to take this off. Don't need this little extra piece. All right, I don't know what that is, but we'll just glue it down again because it got torn in the process. Okay, there, we are good. Now let's see. So I like the fact that it has the 3 birds, and they will all show on here, which is kind of cool. So let's just go ahead and we'll glue that down. Simple as that. All right. Again, with the glue stick. You could also use glue stick, Mod Podge, white glue. It doesn't matter. It's all okay. I'm going to be cutting off some of the bottoms. That's why I'm not going to go there the whole way. All right. There. So now we have that. This little edge, I think I'm going to remove. Well, maybe I'll fold it up. Why not? Let's just see. Yeah, why waste? We've got it here already, and we can collage from that place. Maybe with similar things, maybe with different things. I don't know. But we're just going to keep rolling with it. All right, so now I have these little strips here. which I could do a lot of different things with. Well, let me see. What could we use? Ooh, that would work kind of cool. It's almost the perfect size. I think we could tell. I don't want to cover the little bird ski though. Maybe I'll see if I can cut this in half and somehow magically make it to work on both sides. Let's just try that. Is it the right height? This is Magical Flowers Digikit, but you could use anything here. It could be blank pieces, scrapbook paper, whatever you like. All right, maybe a little bit more off the top. Okay, and I think we're gonna ink it around a little bit. Just gotta locate the inker. I know it's here somewhere. Didn't go far. I see the black one. Maybe we're gonna work with black. Okay. We'll just work with black then. Black or brown both give you a nice vintage look on this. All right, and let's see if I glue that down there. Oh no, I was gonna cut it in half. That's what I was gonna do. Okay, this is a little tricky, but I'm gonna do my best to hold your breath. Hoping for straight, hoping for straight. Okay. Okay, so these are the flower borders. I hope that's gonna be wide enough. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. And you could make you could just glue these down, or you could make them little pockets too. And but I think for aesthetic purposes, I'm just going to glue them down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, here we go. So I hope you're having fun out there today. Happy crafting, everybody. If you're crafting or watching craft videos, it's already a good day, and all that other stuff just doesn't matter. How about that? Okay. Well, because it's just in the way of your crafting. Who are we kidding, right? Exactly. So you just get back in there and craft away. You don't even have to be doing the same thing I'm doing. You can just hang out with people who get it about paper. That's us. Yep, all of us right here. Okay, so now we have that. How fast is that? That's very quick. I think I'm going to do a little extra trimming here because my trimming ability apparently is sorely not good. Okay, but you don't have to be a great crafter to make great things. So I do have a lot of that. Where's that little birdie? Come back, little birdie. What else have you got on there? Whoop. Oh, okay. Let's see if this will go all the way across. That will do that. Oh, maybe we want to go like this though. Little birdie. Oh, birdie hasn't. Okay. Let's see. Do I want to continue? Oh, yeah, I'm going to put birdie over here too. Maybe we need some more, something to put in the background. So, I mean, you could do different things. Anything that you like. I mean, here's some old music paper. That's kind of cool. And we can take our little birdie. We can glue it down onto this. That would be cool. Okay, let's do that. Oh, let me back you up a little bit so you can see what's going on. All right. I don't exactly know how wide this was, but we'll give it a go. Give it the old guess-a-rooney. Let's see. Whoops, no, I think it was wider than that. Definitely wider than that, Pam. Keep going. Little wider. Okay. There we go. Pretty much when you get her down, it's down. So wherever that lands, sometimes you can peel it up a little bit, but it's precarious. So do your best to try and get it as flat as possible the first go round. All right, let me put a little more glue here. Might as well use up what I have. And that little birdie came right off the edge. That's okay. We'll use you next time. Don't be upset. Let's see how wide our envelope is. I get most of the birdage on there. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. We need something there. All right. So we're going to... Yeah, that's pretty good. A little more glue needed here. You can see that. All right. So now you can see the music through it, which is really pretty. Okay, so now let's put the glue on here. I do have this area, but I'm just going to ignore it because I'm not going to do a separate collage. I'm just going to do this big collage with the cool music paper. and do that. All right, and this is kind of nicely squared up, which makes it very easy to do. There we go. All right, now we got to see where we need to cut. All right. Now if I hope I got the I got the birdies on there. So now I'm gonna go along and cut this out. Now I know this. Well, let's just see how it all comes out. There we go. Now that's the outside. This is the inside. But I actually need it to be, because it's in, nope, it's in here. That's where it is. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to flip it inside. That's what I'm going to do. And I don't have to fuss with it. And I can put some glue on that too. And that will handle that. And this is definitely strengthening this envelope. It's becoming a very pretty little envelope. All right, there we go. So now all we have is this top flapper and the bottom flapper. And see what we have left on here. Not much. Okay, so that means we're going to have to go deeper. Like somewhere else, we're going to have to go deeper. We could continue with music paper up here. That would actually look really pretty. It doesn't even have to be decoupaged or anything. That means I will need to, oh, nope, that's the way it is now. There's nothing to do with that. Okay, so we could come along and do something like this. Just glue that down. All right, let's try that. That's my plan A. So I'm just going to put the music paper here. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to take it to the top. And I want it to go a little bit lower because I want to tuck it in. So that's going to give me some room to tuck. All right, there we go. And there we go. So I hope everything's going dandy. This is kind of a fun project. This is sort of just an, oh, by the way, while we're here, let's do this. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so now let's just run some glue here. Okay. Now we're going to go tuck that all inside because that should fit according to my great precision cutting. So now it looks like that. That's kind of cool. Oh, look who popped up into the scene. Yeah, just popped out of nowhere. I don't know where you were earlier when I was looking for you. Now you're here. You're like, oh, and I want to be part of the party again. Okay, fine. Right? You're back in the party. Okay. And just a little, I think I need a little more ink. I'm using Gathered Twigs Distress ink. All right. That should load us up pretty good to get around here, except for a brand new ink pad. I know. It is always fun to use a new ink pad, but you can really get a lot of life out of an ink pad. So remember, you can re-ink them and do all that fun stuff. Okay, so there is a fold there already, which I would like to emphasize. Okay, I just think it looks kind of cool. Oh yeah, this is so much prettier than an AARP envelope. Okay, now we need something here. I'm going to try to use what we have. What do we have? We have one bird. And we have a piece of this. Let's see how far we can get that to go. Oh, we have half a bird. There, we have just some general envelope there. Okay. Now we're reaching into the depths to try and decorate this coming home, the home stretch here. Okay. Now it's not going to tuck in there, so I think I'm going to make sure we get it tall enough. Is it tall enough? Yeah. We want to go just a little below the music line. And sometimes you have to piece and part your way through this stuff. All right, there we go. That's good. And then we need a little bit of something because we've got that. We do have this little bird, though. We could do something with you. Yeah, I think we could. Oh, I'm gonna try just stick them on there and see what happens. All right, let's put more glue. All right, birdie in the hood. Birdie, maybe birdie angled in the hood. I gotta make sure you cover all the area. We're not quite covering it. Okay, there, you're on. All right. I do have that little smidge over here that needs a little something. Yeah, that looks like it belongs. How about that? All right, there we go. Okay. And let's glue that down a little bit better. I think we're going to need to do some kind of transition something here because the way the two napkins are joining, I can see the seam, and I think I'd like to not see the seam, but let's just trim this up. Okay, what we got here? See what we got. See how we did at the end of the day. Was it a success or was it a flopper? Reminds me of my mom. My mom, she used to say stuff like that. That's so funny. Oh, goodness gracious. You know when you crack yourself up for no good reason? Yep, that's one of those moments. Yeah, no, I haven't been smoked or anything. No, this is just no natural. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at a pretty junk journal-y kind of envelope that is. That's just gorgeous. Okay, here's the weird spot. I had something. Yeah. I've got that illustrious. Oh, we gotta ink this. Yeah, definitely gotta ink that. Yeah. Put it down a little more. Yeah. And I could go over all of this with Mod Podge, but I don't think it needs it. Okay, let's fold this down as if that's an actual fold. Now, it's a little weird here, okay? Let's be honest. It's a little weird here where the two papers come together. But we're going to solve that little problem. We're going to get a piece of seam binding. And we're going to, well, let's see what we have. Oh, let's use this. Okay. So here's some piece of, I don't know, it was a dress or something. I don't know what it was, but it was some piece of material. And it's like lacy, goosey, lacy stuff, but I don't want to use the whole thing because it's a little chubbaroonie. So maybe I'm just going to get a really delicate little piece off of that with some fancy, very fancy. I want it to go right over the top so it folds. I don't think I want that seam in there. I just want the lace. Let's see how much lace I can get. Okay, there's a good starting point. Back it up a little, sister. Why don't you get everything you can? Okay, I'm going for broke here. This is like, I got no craft supplies. Yes, you do. Go rummage around your closet. Go for those. I can't cut this. I need fabric scissors. You've got supplies. Okay, so I put on my latest newsletter 500 free supplies for junk journaling. It's a very extensive list. Free, or they should be easily found around your house, that kind of stuff. And I think it's worth a look-see. Yeah, it's definitely worth a look-see. Okay. Oh, no, I thought, did we run out? No, we still have more. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, trim. There we go. Yeah, and here we go. There we go. All right, there we go. Yep. All right, there we go. Let's try this. Let's hope it works. I think it's gonna work. We'll just have faith. And I think what I'm gonna do is not use glue stick to do it. I want something a little bit stronger, and that's where the old Fabrifix clear silicone glue, fabric to fabric, fabric to paper, paper to paper. All right. And then I'm gonna come in here and put a little bead of glue down. Good solid, not too much, but present. And we're gonna take this lovely little piece of lace and make it the spine. Just to kind of obscure the eye from the where the two papers come together, basically. There we go. Tappity tap tap. Okay. tail off. This is the prettiest little envelope. Oh gosh. I wasn't expecting this. Okay, so I wanted to do something about that. And it's not that even it's a big that. It's just a that. And just like, I don't know. I want to do something there. So, okay, so this is the envelope, and this is how it opens. So you can put stuff in there. And it's kind of nice because, you know, the AARP sent that to me specially. Not to tell me that I'm old. No, no, no. They just wanted to send me craft supplies, and I'm very thankful. Yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Okay, so that's really pretty now. We turned that into something spectacular. So what was I going to do with that? You want to know? It was just a little piece of string. So I was just going to take that little twine that I've been playing with, and I'm just going to run it along the edge of that little extra birdie I glued in there, because that's all I had left out of that napkin, and I just wanted to use it up and feel good about it. And there we go. Okay, so now I'll go a little closer so you can see. Yeah, just going to take that and put that there, and then turn the corner and go that way, and just let that grab for a second. Now that looks pretty. Okay, I'll put a little trimming down here, you can see. Okay, now let's come back in with a little more inking, because when you retrim, you do get a rough edge, so you got to get in there and make it all pretty like. Oh, that looks really good. Okay, I feel like it needs sparkle. I mean, would that be too much if I went glitzy? Let's see, hang on. Let's see what I've got here in the old glitz file. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's try this. This is going to be a nightmare, but this is loose glitter. And I'm thinking the easiest way. Oh, I know, I just had a new idea. Okay, let's do this. Let's try and make a glue stream, and then we're going to glitter the glue stream and let it dry. How about that? This is either going to be great or a disaster, but it's okay because it's only paper. All right, so I'll just start somewhere. I'm going to try and not think about it too much, because when you think about it, that's not going to be good. Okay, out there, over here, and how about there? All right, that's good. All right, so now keep your garbage close. All right. Okay. Oof, maybe I'll better put the sprinkler. It's got a sprinkle side. Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. I have like 7 tons of glitter, so I might as well use it up, right? Yeah. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Okay, we're going to see how this all comes out. I'm going to dust it off in my garbage can. I know I could save it and everything, but please. I'll never get through my glitter supply if I keep saving it. Okay, we could save it though. You can put it back in the jar and you'll be covered in glitter. There'll be glitter everywhere, but it'll be a good glittery day. Okay, let's see. Tap the glitter down into the glue a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right, now I'm going to dust it off. Right in the garbage can. Okay. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Looks a little Christmassy. Yeah, it's got kind of like a Christmas edge on it now. I don't know for what that was worth. That's what it looks like when it's done. I could get more off. Hang on. There. Okay, so yeah, it's just where the glitter lines are, where the glue was. So that's that. And then let's maybe get some stickles out and have some more fun. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I like these colors a lot. If I could only buy certain stickles, it would be copper, black, white, gold. Yeah, I've got a couple of packs. Okay. Let's see. Now this is Nouveau Crystal Drops in Ebony Black. Yep. And these bottles are big and they last a long time and they're easy to, okay. Yeah. Down, out, down, out, down, out. Basically, I'm making faux rivets just to give it a little bit of emphasis here along the edge of where that little Digikit was glued down just to give it a little fun, a little pizzazz. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to go up here. No, I'm sorry, little birdie. Just hold your tail up. Whoop, there we go. Close enough. And we could go across the top. That might look kind of cute. And it looks nice, like the black notes. It's kind of pairing with the black notes, which is kind of cool. Down, up, down, up. Oh, I think I'm getting stuck in the glitter glue. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There we go. And then maybe, since I'm still decorating this side, oops, don't do that. Clear your space. Maybe across the top here, just down, up, little subtle ones. No, there's very notey up here, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just come where it's not. Yeah, a couple here. There we go. Maybe along here. Notey again. Okay. And then maybe in here we're gonna, well, why don't we just go down the edges here? There we go. Just some little black dotties. And down this side. It's a very quick and easy way to decorate any paper. So if you don't have any of these, this would be something to ask for your birthday or the holidays, or, you know, because I think you'll get a lot of use out of it. You know, bang for your buck kind of stuff. Yeah, I do. I get a lot of use out of it. All right, so we have that. And then I have another color here. So I think there's enough gold on there. Yeah, I do. We could put some more copper though. This is the Nuvo Drops Crystal Drops in Copper Penny. And let's see. Maybe down, up, down, up, down, up. There's really no right or wrong place to put it. You just kind of go with it. Whatever floats your boat that day. Around the little birdie here. And maybe around this little guy. And maybe around you. Only half of you. Don't have to do the whole thing, because sometimes you just do the one side of it and it looks kind of cool. You could keep going and do the whole little birdie, as we're here birdieing along. Okay. And maybe we'll do a little more birdie down here. Right through the glitter. How about that? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay. I think that's pretty good. And now it's got a lot of pizzazz. It's got glitter. It's got bling. It's really super fancy looking. And it was just really fun to make. I think I'm going to leave it plain on this side. I think it looks cool for tucking in stuff. Oh, do I need a little trim? Oh, no, that's a little extra hanger piece of some sort. But very pretty little piece, right? And you could put a word or something on there. That might be kind of cool. I think I have a word inspire hanging around here. Let's maybe put it on here. And it could be in a different color. Could be in a black or a, let's see if I can find, there's black. Black Soot Distress Ink. Okay, here we go. Inspire. All right. Okay. Moving some glitter. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, now we're talking. All right, so now when they open up the little flapperoonie, which is going to go like that, that's going to look really cute. Oh yeah, that's going to be ultra cute. So you just get into your junk mail. So you got junk mail, we got stuff. So this is very easy to do with the napkin. So just remember your little napkin trick with the tape. It makes life so much easier than trying to sit there and separate these. Sometimes they're not hard to get apart, like this one. Not super hard. I think I can see the layer. If you can get the layer and you don't have to do the tape, like apparently I don't here, you're good and you don't even need the tape trick. But if you're fussing and you're stuck, remember the tape trick. There you go, folks. I hope you had fun. Happy crafting. And let's see. Oh, I have Mr. Snuffles here. He has something to say. Yes, he does. He has something to say. Okay, Sunshine. Come on, boo. No, we'll pick you up. We can do pup tea. All right. And
hello, everybody. It's Sunshine, Junior Cup Pup Reporter, reporting here from the Paper Outpost. That's right. Napkins are no longer just used for mouth wipes. They are art material. They are crafty. They are creating something from nothing. in the realm of creating with reckless abandon, you too can use your napkins. And they don't have to be fancy schmancy napkins. No, you can get thin tissue paper. Heck, you can even use toilet paper. But I think the napkins sometimes have pretty displays. Okay, so I think if you don't have any fancy napkins, Mom, show them the little trick. Show them the little trick. Okay. So let's say, hey, that's great for you, Pam, but I don't have any fancy napkins. I've only got white napkins because I got them from, I don't know, Wendy's or something. Okay, well, stop fussing. I don't want to hear any fussing. No, we go deep. We get our creative brains working, and we take our plain sheet of tissue that maybe we separated it. You're lucky if you get two sheets from those napkins, but you can rubber stamp. Oh, and that's the ticket. Okay, so